Hello everybody, this is Ross here with another fantastic video. I'm going to be talking about Ranger, a bow build in specific. And before we get into that, I haven't been posting many videos. Things have gotten pretty busy and I don't really know how much people like these videos, but when I have time I always like making them, for me at least. That being said, if anybody has any recommendations on how to improve upon my videos or what they want to see in specific, stuff like that, just please let me know, because not only will I be doing this for me, but for others as well. I'm not just some magic person that like knows how to make crazy awesome videos. I keep to myself and play DDO is what I do. Not lately though. I've been pretty busy with work. I'm trying to move next month, but by God, I made time for this game. And update 49 Ranger. Let's go. It's powerful. It's pretty powerful for sure. I haven't played Rangers melees. I haven't played anything but spellcasters in a very long time. When I first got into the game, I think I played a Ranger once and some other stuff. Anyways, I was blown away by the power this thing has. Leveling is easy. These clips in the background, you'll see there are 8 to 10 clips. If you're a ranger, you gotta be one-shotting things just here or there, and that's just how this performs. It's very high single target. It's great. More of a team player, but I don't have the past lives. I don't have the Reaper points, and I don't have all the gear. And I was soloing R6 cogs on this character on my ult in like 10 minutes each. I believe with all the right stuff, you can do some R8s and certain quests R10, just depending. I still have a lot to learn. And one last thing before we dive into this isn't an in-depth build guide. It's more of like stepping stones. It's more something to get you started, because I know how frustrating it is not knowing anything about a class, trying to plan it out. I'm a min-maxer at heart, and I asked a lot of people about this build before I started it. So this build isn't my own. It's not my own to tell you, hey, this is how it is. So I will be showing you some stuff and telling you about some items and effects and things you should be getting, and take it as you will and go from there. And in the meantime, enjoy the clips here. I'll have links in the descriptions where you can just skip past the gameplay. The audio was cut out, sadly. Well, wasn't recorded. I messed up there. So just skip past it if you want, but yeah, afterwards I'll get into it. Hello again, it's me. I don't feel comfortable leaving you guys with a gameplay footage with like no sound or anything. I don't feel like looking up music that goes along with it. Call me lazy, because I am, but I don't feel like editing things either. Anyways, while we have the time, just like 2 minutes of gameplay, I'm just gonna go over a couple pieces of advice and then get into the real meat of the build, like show you my character sheet and this and that, and flaunt off my cosmetics. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Anyways, the number one piece of advice I can give you for Ranger, since I played it, is accuracy. You do not want to miss out on accuracy, because you will miss and you will die and you will suffer. No, but get quality, insightful, and normal accuracy. Please do not slot in accuracy, but you can slot in exceptional dexterity, profane, well-rounded, and like festive dexterity stuff to boost your accuracy. GH scrolls also boost accuracy. Tensor scrolls give you dex, which gives you more accuracy. It sucks seeing misses, trust me. Just trust me or test it for yourself. Yeah. Also, know the angles from the Harper agent tree alongside a weapon swap with intelligence filigree and quality intelligence offhand weapon is really good. And last little piece of advice, it doesn't hurt to reread your enhancements and feats after you have things set up, especially on a newer build to you. So, and I can't stress this enough, please always use your tensor scrolls and null angles. It helps out tremendously. Hello again. I am back here and on the game. Gonna show you a little bit of what this character has to offer. Starting with some key items. Now, Helm of the Final Watcher, this is the only item in the game like this because it's the only item in the game with Insightful Double Shot. Ignore my diamonds of charisma. You know, that's is what it is. Thorn Boots is another item that it's the only item like it. It gives you primal bonus to damage for the wilderness lore feats you have, giving me 5 additional damage. That stacks with everything else because it's a primal bonus. People, you might find people using different types of boots. Like there's quality seeker boots. You can use LGS. You know, it's really preference up to you. But I like stacking the damage where I can. So that's why I go with Thorn Boots. Wildwood Vest obviously comes along with some other items here to complete the Wall Watch set, which you will be using. And this bow is a must bow. It has the highest damage rating in the game. I can definitely boost this up higher. I don't have the lives. I'm missing a couple things and I'm not fully buffed. So just ignore that for now. And then moving right along, I'll get into like damage reductions and stuff. Because like casters, I didn't have to worry about that too much. I just strip immunities of everything and called it good. So I have a good alignments, you know, Ruby here to bypass that. Deconstructors for Adamantine. Then you have like the Morphic arrows from Arcane Archer that does bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So you have the majority of it covered there. But then to even take it further, I have an alternative weapon, a swap, that gives me silver. And then on top of that, my feats, I have Bishik, I believe. Yes. So you get all of it covered. And while I have the feat list open, let's just go over that. I have Dreamscape. I'll talk about that in a minute. It goes hand in hand with Audience with the Queen, which you get from Shrardy. Double strat, you need combat archeries, essential. Overwhelming critical. Now I get toughness, and that big toughness. A lot of people will get shot on the run, which is ideal, but I don't have the lives for the extra hit points. So that's why I pick up the bit of toughness. Change that out if you want. You know, if you have a little more past lives under your belt than I do, then definitely get that. I mean, like, I don't even have that many Reaper points. And I would switch this over to Dread Adversary, but like, 2 million. No, thank you. So, but Grim Barricade Dread Adversary is where you're gonna put your Reaper points, obviously. Uh, that's nothing. This is from Asimar. Favorite enemies. Okay, I have 9 because I have some in my enhancement tree. You can get rid of like giants or vermin, get something else, or just change this list how you feels fit. It depends on what content you're running. It depends on if you're running raids and keeping it at cap. It really depends on what you want to go for. This is preference. You know, there's a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. You have to be smart about it a little bit. Like evil outsiders for reapers. There's a lot of monstrous humanoids and humans in this game. You know, if you're doing a lot of Feywild, you get Fey. Stuff like that. Here's some more of my feats. Auto-granted racial feats.
Spells, self-explanatory, just get the healing ones. And yeah, let me buff up, show you my stats. This isn't right. This is supposed to be like 311. I think I had to take off my sentient weapon and put it back on in my minor artifact, but this is what it is right now. So take it as you will. I just don't feel like showing my full gear list because it's not mine or my set, you know. So just I'm not gonna open up that screen for now. Enhancements. Let's go over that. And I think enhancements in Epic Destinies is the last like little piece of this build. It's not necessarily a guide on how to play it, but you can see gameplay footage. You kind of see what's going on. Here are all my attacks down here. You know, grab all those. Use Meld into Darkness as extra defense when you need to. And I'll talk about Audience of the Queen and Dreamscape right now. Basically, you click one of these, you're in this dream world for a minute. Not a minute, but for a while, and then you get a temporary buff. These are good to pop before fights or during fights to try to survive. And then Meld too. These are your 3 emergencies. You have a dot, you know, pop Audience with the Queen if it's going to kill you, like a fear dot or something, and you'll be protected from it. Pro tip, leg shots, Otis Whistler, pin, keep things in place. And that's all there is to it. You know, use Hunt's End and Sniper Shot or Many Shot together. Deepwood Stalker. This is where I put like all my points. I invest it. It's a Deepwood Stalker build. A lot of people won't put 46 points into here, and that is ideal. You don't want to. That's a good thing not to put this money in. But everything in here is good. Like, the only things that aren't good are those things that I don't get. And like, I don't need to get this melee range power. I just needed it to advance up in the tree. Reason why I go so deep and heavy into this, other than the fact of it being nice and convenient, you know, I'm gonna spend 41 points in here anyways. I don't have a good racial tree. I'd dump the rest of it in there if I did. So, I mean, as Marscourge, you don't get much. You want everything up here. If you have to get rid of one thing up here, it would be maybe the favorite enemies. If you have to maybe get rid of some survivalists or something. Next thing is you're gonna want haste. Always use this, and then you're gonna want morphic arrows, and then you need know the angles. Everything else is like preference at this point. For example, I have Undead Hunter here. Makes undead favorite enemies. I have the favorite enemy from here, another favorite enemy here. And for every favorite enemy, you get 2 damage stacking to all of your favorite enemies. So, for example, if you have 4 favorite enemies, you get 8 damage against each of those 4 types of enemies. That's why I pick up all the favorite enemies. A lot of people will try to go for the extra double shot here and some defenses, or they'll go for the conditioning and sprint boost, which is a good option too. So this might not be the best setup for everybody, but it's what works for me. Yeah. Epic Destinies. Pick up decks along the way to level up. I could get rid of one dex and put it into tracking or nerve venom. And Audience of the Queen, Hunt's End, obviously get this. It's a huge attack. These are the 2 like pinning attacks I was talking about. Stay Frosty for some crowd control. Nerve Venom's crowd control. Double shot here. A lot of people don't know you actually get Ghostly in here somewhere. Ghost Touch. Marshal Him is good. That's extra damage. You don't have to get meld. You can get other things to increase your damage, especially if you're running with a group. But I think it's too good to give up on a build like this. Cocoon, extra hit points, a little bit of healing, dance with flowers. So you can definitely get more damage from these twists, but I don't know. I think it's set up pretty well. Some people go into different destinies. I like Shradi or Shradi, and that's how I play it. Let me know in like the comments if you guys like do it any differently, or want some advice on other things. I just wanted to share this before I TR it, so I have a reference for myself as well. And again, thank you for watching, and take care, everybody. Say bye, little owl bear. I rolled him the other day, like I got him. Alright, everybody.